Beautiful ladies and gentlemen, over here we got the 10 places that are to be visited absolutely in Slovakia. In case you're in vacation over there, man, it's gonna be wonderful. Bros, let's just go feel by ourselves. Let's not waste no time. Let's go.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
My name is Ryan, and I want to show you my favorite places in the magical country of Slovakia. So here's my Slovakia top 10.
Let's go see. There might be some missing, but let's go see.
Slovakia is definitely one of Europe's hidden gems. It's a land full of mystical castles and stunning natural landscapes. From the jagged peaks of the High Tatras to the wonders of the Orava Castle, Slovakia has so much waiting to be explored. Let's start this video off in the capital city of Bratislava. Now located on the border between Austria and Hungary, Bratislava became Slovakia's capital after the Velvet Revolution, which split Czechoslovakia into two separate countries, making it one of Europe's youngest capital cities. Today, Bratislava has a population of around 400,000 and it ranks as the third richest region in the European Union. One of the most prominent features of the capital is the Bratislava Castle, now located on an isolated hill right above the Danube River. The Bratislava Castle has been the symbol of the city since the Middle Ages. Construction of the castle began in the 9th century and it stood until it was tragically burnt down by a fire. Luckily, it was rebuilt in 1964 and it stands as one of Slovakia's greatest castles. The castle includes 4 towers and a beautiful courtyard and garden area, all surrounded by a fortified wall. It's just absolutely massive and it can be seen from all over the city. To get one of the best views of the castle and the city, you can visit the Most SMP or simply UFO bridge. It's a bridge that goes over the Danube River and was constructed in 1972 and stands 278 feet high.
Crazy.
On top there's an observation deck and a restaurant that offers the best views of the city. Now on the outskirts of Bratislava is the borough of Javín. Located right in the confluence of the Danube and Morava rivers, Javín is home to one of the oldest castles in Slovakia. It was strategically built upon a cliff to overlook the trade on the rivers. Today the castle is in ruins, but it's definitely worth a visit, especially if you're in Bratislava. Now afterwards we're going to visit one of my favorite areas for natural beauty, the Sulav Rocks. Now located about 2 hours from Bratislava, the Sulav Rocks are full of jagged formations that dot the mountainside. Now special thanks to my friend Hike the World for sharing his footage of the Sulav Rocks and a majority of the other places in this video. He has some of the most incredible videos of Slovakia on his YouTube channel, and I'll link it in the description below so you can check it out.
Okay.
Now, the area around the Sulav Rocks is absolutely amazing. It's nicknamed the Slovak Dolomites and also reminds me of the Bohemian Paradise in the Czech Republic. Now, the rock formations create a stone forest, and there's tons of hiking trails and even some castle ruins. I can't think of a better place to explore some of Slovakia's nature. Now afterwards we're going to head over to the Bojnice Castle, now located about a 2 hours drive from Bratislava. This may be the most beautiful and visited castle in all Slovakia. The Bojnice Castle was first mentioned in the 12th century and it was owned by Hungarian noble families. It was rebuilt in the 9th century to look like the French castles in the Loire Valley. Today you can visit the castle and explore its grounds. There's a moat and also one of Slovakia's oldest trees. Now afterwards we're going to head over to the mountains to visit the High Tatras. Now located right in the Polish-Slovakian border, the High Tatras are part of the Carpathian mountain range and are considered to be the smallest alpine mountains in all of Europe. The highest place in the Tatras in all Slovakia is Gerlach Peak with an elevation of 2,655 meters. Now the High Tatras are home to plenty of wildlife such as the Eurasian brown bear. I just really love the look of these mountains. They have such a unique appearance to them. Now one of the most popular places in the High Tatras is the resort village of Strebsky Pleso. It's a beautiful area with a picturesque lake and access to the country's best skiing. Now another beautiful place on the eastern side of the Tatras is this little village called Asturna. Now while the village is beautiful, what I love about the area is how the Tatras look. I mean, just such an incredible view, and I love the way the hills leading up to the mountains are farmed. I mean, it's just so interesting. Now just 30 minutes from Asturna is the Piene Mountains. Now it's a scenic area that is both in Slovakia and Poland with a river serving as a border. Now the mountains are home to many animal species such as the Eurasian lynx. Now one of my favorite features of the mountains is the Three Crowns. It's made of 5 sharp limestone peaks, and while it's on the Polish side of the mountains you can get a great view of it from Slovakia. Now afterwards, we're going to visit the nearby Lubovna Castle. Now,
Whoa!
located just 20 minutes
A lot
from
of castle.
Kernate National Park, Lubovna Castle is an intriguing place with a fascinating history. It was built at the turn of the 13th century and served as a boundary castle for the Hungarian kingdom as it secured the trade route along the Popran River. During the 17th century, the Polish crown jewels were hidden in the castle for several years, and later on the famous adventurer and king of Madagascar, Maurice Benyowski, was shortly imprisoned here. Now, one of my favorite features of the castle is its main tower as it dominates the skyline. I mean, such an impressive feature. Now, right below the castle is an air museum, also an amazing place to explore. Afterwards, we're going to visit the medieval town of Kremnica. Now, located in central Slovakia, Kremnica was founded during the Middle Ages, and during the 14th century, the city began to flourish thanks to its gold mines. A mint was established in 1328, and it's still functioning today, making it the world's oldest working mint. Today, it's a beautiful place to visit. I really love the town's castle that overlooks the city. You can also hike to a nearby mountain that has a really cool lookout tower. Now afterwards, we're going to visit the Slovak Paradise National Park. Now, it's located in eastern Slovakia. This is one of the 9 national parks in the country. It's an incredible area, perfect for exploring. It's full of mountains, gorges, and over 300 kilometers of hiking trails. What I really like about the trails is that some of them consist of ladders and bridges that add to the adventure. Some of the ladder trails go up some waterfalls, and I think that's pretty awesome. I mean, it's definitely a great place to get away and explore some nature. Now afterwards, we're going to venture to the Orava Castle. Now located about 3 hours from Bratislava, the Orava Castle is possibly the most perfectly placed castle as it rests on top of a skinny rock cliff. It's also one of the most spooky castles I've ever seen. It was used in many scenes of the 1922 horror film Nosferatu. So you definitely get some Dracula vibes here. It was built upon a former fortress in the 13th century after a Mongol invasion to defend what was then the Hungarian kingdom. Now, like many other castles, Orava was added on, destroyed by a fire, and then restored. I just think it's so crazy that they were able to build this castle on top of the stone peaks. I mean, it doesn't even look real. If you want some spooky vibes, you definitely gotta check this castle out. Now, for our final destination, we're gonna head over to the Spiš Castle. Now, located about 2 hours drive from Orava, Spiš Castle is one of Europe's largest castles by area. Its origins began in the 12th century when it was built upon an earlier castle. Now over the centuries, the castle was added onto and it just kept on growing. The last owners of the castle abandoned it in the 18th century because it was too uncomfortable to live in. I'm sure they hated the walk up to the castle. Sadly, in 1780, the castle was burnt by a fire. The cause of the fire is still unknown, but one theory is that the owners burnt it down to reduce taxes. Who knows? Anyways, what I love about the Spiš Castle is the massive walled area. I mean, it just makes you wonder all the history that took place during medieval times. I mean, such a fascinating place. Well, that is it for my Slovakia top 10. Let me know where your favorite place is in the comments below. I also started a relaxation channel where I make hour-long films to bring some peace and nature in your life. I did a film on Slovakia that I think you'll enjoy. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at shirley.films. It's Ryan, and we will see you.
That was nice. Jeez, let's do go check out this his page, channels, and all that. He's really a good filmmaker. And for the places that he just gave, bros, a lot of castaway in it, man. Which were really cool. Like, you can just go over, chill there, and get lost if you want to. I ain't gonna lie, there were cool places, my G's, to see, like to visit and just have fun with your family and friends. Have a great time, vacation or whatsoever. But I still think that we still got a lot of more to be added. Like he said, if you guys know some cool places, you can just link down that on the comment section so that all that too can see and maybe one or you guys understand, like, or try them out. Anyway, this was not really bad, my G's. This was really cool, you know, bros. We just like seeing and learning, discovering gems around Europe just to see what these Europeans too are capable of. We good, you guys know. Anyway, thanks to you for watching. Keep safe, don't play, and peace out.